Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this amazing reading for Briana Battle. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot, sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Alright, so Spirit says same old, same old. Let's see what Spirit is talking about. Spirit is acknowledging she's being very naive and gullible and silly, even stupid. In fact, again, this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes, in that she's acting like, I didn't know this was going to happen. I didn't have enough information. This is not my quote-unquote fault. I just didn't know, right? And so the thing about that is that's an excuse, and excuses are tools of the incompetent used to build monuments of nothingness, and those who use them seldom amount to anything. But more importantly, this excuse does not cushion your fall. It should not. The reality is that you have to take accountability and responsibility for your actions, and then the toxicity, the pattern, that weaponizing this pattern or weaponizing others will end if you choose. Spirit is also acknowledging that she's trying to detach from something mentally, physically, emotionally, and or spiritually because she doesn't have enough fire in her belly to deal with it. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, which creates a lot of water. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, anxiety, sadness, fear, and depression. The thing about it is, wherever you go, that's where you are. You follow you. Okay? Your good choices follow you. Your bad choices follow you. Your high vibrations follow you. Your low vibrations follow you until you address it. Okay? I mean, I don't want to simplify it because for some people this is not easy. So let me say that. Spirit says it is a journey. It is a marathon. And so to have compassion for people who don't see it. Okay, got it. Spirit is also acknowledging that she feels like, what's the rush? Waiting, inspired action, only trust, relax, and allow the flow. That's her business. But the thing is what you don't deal with now, you will deal with later. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. And Spirit is also saying she needs to be quiet. You need to be quiet. You need to have silence, discretion, contemplation, equanimity, consideration, and privacy about this relationship that is no longer. See the wilted flower, wilted love. Love is lost, stepping on one's heart chakra, creating imbalances and or delays not only in your energy of success, but your finances. You don't have healthy boundaries, and it feels like you're building on sinking sand. Could be dealing with an unhealed earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or just acknowledging that your world is shattering. Due to arrogance, vanity, self-importance, being high and mighty, modesty is needed. Spirit is also acknowledging it's time to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Not to them, but to you, because then you exude truth. You live in your truth. And so there's nothing to hide. The truth don't have to argue with a lie. So they say. Okay? I mean, it's true. Truthful communication, integrity, divine intervention, surrender, and reconciliation. The thing is, it's not reconciling with others. It's reconciling with self. Okay, because this is a nuisance. Your behavior, your actions are low vibrational, low tier, which keeps you unrooted and keeps you ungrounded. You're not maintaining authenticity. You're not being genuine. You're wearing masks because you're not being truthful to you. Start with the man in the mirror. If you can't be true to you, then how are you going to be true? Never mind. Okay, nuisance, provocation, gossip, hassle, freeloading, and an opportunist. This is why you keep getting swept up in that tide of emotion, anxiety, sadness, fear, depression. Again, anxiety, sadness, fear, depression. Again, anxiety, sadness, fear, depression. When you going to get off that ride? And it seems like you keep getting swept in people's emotions. You create a lot of emotions, depth, like very deep emotions, where you can't even keep your head above water from your own actions, not just others. From your own actions. There's hankering, temptation, adder, intimacy, message, a proposal of love. That's how you keep getting stuck in that pattern, that cycle. Not just others promising you that, but you promising that to others. You false promising that to yourself. And so you drown in it. Briana Battle. Spirit says your focus is on desire. Air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Dream bigger. Puny desires constrict you. Your desires create your life, so allow them to flow boldly. You're dreaming too small. Spirit says it's not big enough. Okay? You reaching for leaves when you should be reaching for the stars. What do you really desire? Get specific. See it, smell it, feel it. Call it now. What you desire desires you. Does your desire flow from love or fear? Manifestations that come from fear-based desires keep you safe and small. Desires that come from your soul expand your world. So declare, what I desire desires me. Spirit says dream bigger. For the ancestors' message to Briana battle. Thank you, Spirit. They said you keep playing with fire, you're going to get burned. Spirit says you're going to get smoked. And what you water, you're going to grow. Whatever seeds you sow, so shall you reap. Your laugh heals rooms. Don't hold it in. But love ain't blind. It's just willfully ignorant. And even a rose knows where to bloom. So what's taking you so long? Why you not planting seeds so that you can bloom and reap a bountiful harvest? Spirit said, I'll wait. The rich guy with all that envy, people-pleasing, pride, ego. Spirit says you have faith that this is going to end in a commitment, a marriage of some sort. Spirit said, but death to that. Something must end so that something else can begin, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. See, that's financially. Somebody's trying to get $1, make $1 out of 15 cents. There's a child involved. 18 is significant. Someone needs to heal their inner child. Okay? And there's lust. And manifesting. Voodoo. Spell work. Brouhaha. You touch it, you get burned. You get what you want on the forefront, but on the back end, it kicks your ass because it was never meant for you. You can't just manipulate someone's energy to stay. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. And so, if you're dealing with utter, sheer chaos with this person, it's because you told that energy to stay. And then the energy get crazy and you're like, oh, you should leave. Well, I can't stay and go. Make up your mind. What is it that you want? And the leaving ain't that easy, baby. Uh-oh. Spirit says pregnancy test, unsure, pregnancy scare, positive or negative. Now, this could be a child manifestation and or an idea, but it's unsure, uncertain. And it's because somebody is promiscuous, sleeps around a hoe, free-for-all, sleeps with your man. Spirit says somebody going to be setting the record straight like, baby, sit down. Got something to say. Getting kicked to the curb. Game over, heartbreak, hotel. Due to someone's bad choices, hater. It's going to cause someone to need some anger management. They're going to be throwing things, throwing wigs, throwing chairs, throwing kids. That's your business, child. All right, Janelle and Briana, career games. See, the windows to the eyes are covered. You can't see their true intentions. With the crown chakra is covered. You don't know their true thoughts, right? The mouth is shh, secretive. Don't tell. Don't tell. The mother and the father coming together to form a child. Oh, the aftermath is fuck love. Why? Because somebody was manifesting a love like this and they drinking away their pain because they don't want to be there. They want to be out the door. They want to be free to go. But that special recipe, that little brouhaha that you stirred up is why they still there. Can't get rid of them. Yeah, emotions, bad news, breakup, Ace of Cups, so sad, emotions, anxiety, sadness, fear, depression, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, somebody's just down on their last dollar, paranoid, isolation, antisocial with the Hermit card in reverse, reckless, arrogant, violent with the Knight of Wands in reverse, careless, lack of direction, and stupid with the Fool card. Got to start over. What's their biggest obstacle? Briana and Janelle. Remember, Irie, biggest obstacle in reverse, High Priestess in reverse, unwanted attention, sexual tension, blocked intuition, delinquent, not speaking up, lack of education with the Page of Swords in reverse, working too hard, dependency, no style, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. What's next for Briana battle? Oh, look what Spirit said. Lack of control, delays, bad luck with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Feeling trapped, psychological challenges, imprisonment, victimized, terror with the Eight of Swords. Ignoring red flags, confession, outsmarted with the Seven of Swords. Issues with ego, overly confident, sadness with the Sun card. And then we get death for the second time. Doesn't mean physical death and or could. Could be literal. Could be, Spirit says an allegory. Okay. But more importantly, something has to end so that something else can begin. Okay. Mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, all the things. There has to be something that ends so that you can move forward in life. And this is going to have you kicking and screaming because whether you like it or not, you're not in control. It's not. People be thinking it's their show. It really ain't. It really ain't. You are Spirit says a puppet, but I'll be more sensitive and say that you're a character in the universe's story, and the universe's goal is to have universal balance. And so if the universe got to shake the table to bring forth balance, sure will. Okay, because it's time to move on. Spiritual transformation. There's sudden changes, new beginnings. It's an upheaval. Got you kicking and screaming your way into the next phase. And you don't like it, but guess what Spirit said? Oh well. Sending you love and light. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.